When you're 5 minutes into your Uber ride and you get a text that your Uber has just arrived. Brittany Griner is the most famous WNBA player of all time. When you want to help blind children but you have run out of pepper spray. Matthew Perry apologizes after questioning why Keanu Reeves still walks among us. Bought a book How to Scam Online. The book never arrived. 3 dudes sleeping in a bed. First dude, damn I had a dream I got a job last night. Second dude same. The third dude who dreamed about skiing. It's rare enough to see flying carp, but to get a picture of a bird hitching a ride on a flying carp, 1 in a gazillion. Women Discrimination Organization giving me an award for having 0 incidences of sexual harassment or pay discrepancy. I don't hire women. Children I'll be filling in while Mr. Benelli is ill. You'll always have a place in that classroom, Mr. B. Law graduate took up film career to support her Catholic family. POV, you were the second child born between 1980 and 2015 in China. I tried, but it didn't work out. Oops, can you try again? The United States is the only major country that does no guarantee healthcare as a right. We already have the right to healthcare. It's called owning a gun. How is owning a healthcare? Well, my grandma broke her ankle, so instead of wasting money and taking her to the doctor, I just her. Me showing a photo of a person who I would the homies be like. Perfect news doesn't exist. Indonesian police burn 3.3 tons of weed. Get entire town high. Man suffers heart attack. Work co-workers gather for group selfie thinking he had fallen asleep. Me and the boys when we turn 18 so we can finally watch adult. Any big plans this weekend? Young men rent a yacht and it sinks by excessive prostitutes. Roses are red, he shows no remorse. Santa Claus is joining the force. Nah, I don't know him. Kid saved the entire human race by instinctually lying to a cop. Breaking. Kanye West has been banned from the Islamic Republic of Iran. Ayatollah Khomeini has stated that while I strongly support his I cannot stand by a man who hasn't dropped a good song in a decade. Precious. 2009. Dude is effing disgusting. House of the Dragon. 2022. Now that House of the Dragon is over, I'll say it. Fantasies are hot. The philosopher Plato once said, I'm the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. How did he know that? His wife told him. I want to eat your I'm on my I want to eat your Roses are red, horses eat hay. Bizarre study claims eating too many chicken nuggets can turn you gay. The end of the Great Wall of China. Obviously it has to end somewhere, but it seems like the Mongols could have gotten a little boat and just gone round. Couple games. Write something that the other doesn't know. I'm well, you're going to be a daddy. Doesn't this weather just make you want to shove eels up my You got me there. What do you consider as your greatest achievement? Haven't with my wife in over a year and still had a baby. Apparently can survive for a long time in the US, and when this happens the color of the baby's skin gets darker. Greece. London. My GF waking up. I think this time you choked me a little too much. How long have I been passed out? Me. Parrots were removed from a UK safari park after teaching each other to say and laughing about it. Never meet your heroes. GOT creates hands for humans to hold objects. Humans. Hospital worker arrested for using a patient's debit card to buy snacks just 17 minutes after the patient passed away. Snickers, you're not you when you're hungry. Just donated $20 to an LGBT group. I hope one day we can find a cure. Can we fall in love with a prostitute? We should not insult feminists by calling this word. Yes, you can fall in love with feminists. Give her a life. Quite pleased with this one because while far from perfect, it's the best I have managed so far with oat milk. Looks great. However, oat milk isn't milk, and peanut butter isn't butter, quince cheese isn't cheese, cream of coconut isn't cream. Try as dairy farmers might, history and the nature of language development will decide. Tell darkest joke you know. What's the advantage of effing a pregnant woman? You can get a same time. Me after downloading NordVPN on my Tesla and setting it to Germany so that I can drive it for 20 miles per hour legally. Yeah, this is big brain time. I accidentally set my Samsung fridge the Ethiopia and before I knew it the food was gone. Everyone has veins, they came free with your cardiovascular system. You're just jelly because I got an arm. Any takers, ladies, share a Coke with someone naughty. Me. Thanks mom. What are your thoughts? Full day speech. It's like listening to a middle-aged taxi driver when you forgot your earphones. And it's a total bingo of bullshit too. You're kinda like Rapunzel. What? But instead of letting down your hair, you just let down everyone in your life. Are we terrible people, Bert? No, Ernie. The world is terrible for not stopping us. Politician puts ad on top. Says you have to be where your voters are. Because that's what heroes do. You have got to reach the depressed 18 to 25-year-old males. A poem for mornings. Coffee, 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 coffee. Coffee, coffee, everyone shut up. Coffee. Overwatch. Update. We will be taking Overwatch to offline at 8 PM PT for an estimated 1 hour. I was in the middle of to Widow the F. The best part about dating a chick with glasses is that you get to stare at her and yourself at the same time. Hoo-ha. Do sig reduce the risk of colon if I them through my what? Dude wants to know if reduce the risk of colon if he them through his I might need to conduct a study and get back to y'all in 30 to 40 years. A YouTuber built a gas generator powered Tesla to avoid plugging in on an 1800-mile road trip. If animals can talk, everybody would become vegan. I mean, humans can talk, but that doesn't stop me. When the cashier says the total is $70 but you only have, I don't think you're allowed to exchange them for cash anymore. So sanity thanking me for helping blind children. Me who knows that the pepper spray did all the work. I love when my girlfriend has her private zooms with her co-worker Hot Brian. Pet name, his real name is just Brian. It's great to see her put on makeup, dress nicely and hear her genuinely laugh and enjoy herself for the first time in months. This is why working remote is the best. Mom caught you while but you live in USA. David 16. The manga issues gamer. Get yourself a man who's this smooth. Hi beautiful, you there? Send me our pic if you're there. In pic. You are my cat doll. Please send Bobby for 34,000 rupees ma'am. Bloody father F send pic now I ask many time. Please send it. From one last wish to see your I take off life support so can peace. Okay I dead. So we have a proposition. The school doesn't allow Halloween costumes but they never even noticed. Shaggy ate Scoob. Based upon Google searches it appears that Long only exists in the Anglosphere nations. Ireland, Australia, UK, Canada, New Zealand and the USA. Does somehow know if you speak English? Why no interest in Long in Japan or Sweden or Italy or Brazil? I'm super curious about these non-English speaking countries who don't speak English. Curious. Hopefully you are able to get to the bottom of this. Preparing for November. Delete YouTube kids. Bro, at the internet I thought this was a police officer, astronaut, spaceman and farmer. Congrats to TX for ending its mask mandate. Comparing 4 major states. 2 with mask mandates and 2 without, all ended up in the same place with approximately 9% total cases. I expect it will be hard for some people to stop wearing a mask, too much invested in it as an identity symbol. To quote Neil deGrasse Tyson, to abolish mask wearing laws in some states while the rest of the nation keeps theirs is like designating a section of a swimming pool. Just walked up on 2 of the department managers kissing, and one of them is married. Congratulations on your promotion. I told you don't play with B. Give him emeralds. Men of Reddit, would you date a woman that has done only why or why not? Depends on the content. If she's getting eathed by other dudes, hell no. Or if she is selling her in a jar. Now I would date her if she did that just because then I could the jars and the weirdos buying wouldn't know any better lol. Texas goes permitless on police face an armed public. We all know the Texas police force doesn't face anyone with a source, Uvalde. After Adidas dropped him, Kanye West showed up uninvited to Skechers headquarters to try and find a new home for his Yeezy shoes but was immediately escorted out. Skechers is owned and operated by a Jewish family. This is going to be Kanye's version of being rejected from art school. But Mr. Krabs, I'm straight, so is spaghetti until it gets wet, me boy. RRRR. Buy him food, play with his hair, take him out on a date. We reciprocating ladies. Suck his titties. My best friend passed away recently. Grieving before his grave, I said, bro, I really missed you. My wife has been pregnant for 8 months now. How about you reincarnate as my child? 1 month later my wife gave birth to a big boy. As my child grew older each day I realized he looks a lot like my best friend. I'm really happy that my prayer worked. Egyptian babies didn't know that one day their daddy will become a mummy. Neither did the Kardashians.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.